Testing audio. Testing audio. 1, 2, 3.
No, wait, it skipped onto another one.
Test. Test. Is this the one you're on? 3, 5.
It skipped to one of your like made videos
Oh.
because it suddenly did an animation.
What? There you go. Test, test, test. So this is a little bit. Test, test, test. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Yeah, that is the earphones.
Okay, so I've just got to get everybody into this one, which I don't even know where the other stream is now. YouTube is very, very behind with making this stuff easy compared to other platforms. So I actually have 2 streams on the go now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this the one that's linked to Facebook?
No.
So this was a new one.
Okay, so coffee. Best thing is for me, it seems just to go fucking live rather than like planning it. I need to stop swearing now. Your dad's on.
Yeah, we'll censor you. You'll anger the YouTube gods.
Oh my god, it's great, it's weather. Okay, so if I go back in, some people join in. You pass my shoes? I might need those. And I'll put a link out for your dad just in case. Oh, my Telegram's not opening now. Woo! What a palaver! Can you turn that down or put headphones on?
Funny.
No, it's not. Anybody's wondering why I look like I'm just kind of in a tumble dryer. The laptop is shaking hard due to the wind. I think we've got like 30-kilometer mile an hour winds. 30-kilometer mile an hour. We've got a 30-kilometer wind or something today, Google said. So I think it's supposed to be like the last couple of days when it's normal, it's like 18, and that's not bad out here. 30. We've cable tied the laptop. It's on a laptop riser. So we've cable tied that to the ground, to the table it's on. And the laptop is hopefully not going to blow off. But can you copy the link on Facebook, please, so I can go on via laptop? Wait, what? You guys struggling? Is that another one? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ah, that was just my studio link. Ah, okay, sure. So that was my studio link I was sharing just then. If, yeah, that's where the go over the keys.
No, I'm trying to find out. But just so you don't have to worry about it. Maybe up here is better.
That's clever. You put it in Telegram, and Telegram gives you a preview of it as well. All right, we've got 5 people in. Who's in? Give me some colas, some buongiornos, and some good mornings. Who's in the group? Kelly Young. There you are. Yes, I am. It took a long time. Is the audio okay? Is the audio good?
How's that? That's just that you can get it on it.
I'm gonna get you a friend outside. Is it just as windy outside like that? Windy, but yeah. No. God. I'll tell you. I might move the laptop inside for Coffee Club. One of the links, and I think it was showing last week, wanted me to stream live. Yeah, I think on kind of closer inspection of some of your guys' messages, I think that's what maybe some of you were trying to do. Was audio is better except wind noise is strong. Yeah, it's unfortunately we have a headset, professional headset where I'd wear it like a microphone belt. And an audio transmitter, except that has been delivered to Luis's office one day after it got locked down into the state of emergency in Spain. So, unfortunately,
Well, one day after I got sent home.
yeah, one day after Lou got sent home. Okay, so we are in. Let me go through. Some people are still on the other video. Oh, really? I can't shut it down, and I daren't change any settings now with YouTube because it's a vicious mistress.
Wait, should I put a,
Are you in the other
put
one?
another link in this one?
Put a link in this one? In what?
Is this the proper link?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me go and delete that comment because that was just a link to.
Yeah, the studio.
I can see on my phone, computer, YouTube. Let's do some settings on my computer.
Maybe can you edit and post? Because it's the actual post that people see first.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh my god, this wind!
Please check the comments for the correct link.
It'll be the last thing I was pasted now. They never said YouTube was going to be easy. YouTube life. I've told them now about the new Facebook post. Cool. I've also just edited the post in there. So what we'll do, because it is... that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You said the dreaded cheese. If I apologize to anyone if I say, hey, Google. This really annoys me about other people when I watch a YouTube video and if they're showing like a technology product and your Google Home service starts kind of like kicking off all over the place. All right, so this camera, like YouTube's really not using my wide angle camera as well. Can you see me okay on your screen?
Yeah.
Like my head's not cut off, my legs, you can see plenty of floor space. Yeah. I'm in, cool. All right, so we're gonna do the cluster format today, guys. So for anyone who's just joining in who doesn't know, we're gonna work for 3 clusters. Those 3 clusters are gonna contain 3 exercises. Those clusters will become a 40-second of exercise for 1, 20-second gap, 40 seconds on the movement 2, 20-second gap, 40-second exercise 3, and then we go back to repeat those 3 exercises 3 times through. At the 3rd round of the 3rd exercise, you'll get a 40-second break as I go through the cluster number 2. So there's going to be 9 exercises in total. And then we'll finish off today with a little card game with some custom exercises in there as well. We'll roll the deck of cards, 6 cards. So first exercise is going to be a square bear. So if you've got a little kind of square space in your living room or in your garden, you're going to go into the bear position. So this is the hands underneath the shoulders. Feet and hips are trying to be flexed. Sorry, knees and hips are at 90 degrees. And you're going to try to go left hand and right foot at the same time. Once you're at the end of your square, come to the side, forward, side. Now, if you don't have plenty of space to make a square, go for a side-to-side action instead. So you would go side to side, but doing short and small movements rather than trying to do large ones. You don't want to move and rotate your lower back too much. Movement number 2 is money grabbers into high knees. So we start with right leg in the middle, left hand trying to touch the toes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then over here for 8 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get back into position you finished, and then you'll go 1, 2, 3, and then you'll end up doing your 8 high knees on the opposite side. So it's going to be 8, 3, 8, 3, 8, and then movement 3 in cluster 1 is hard cores. So for Darcy, the movement named after you, start in the low plank, come up to the high plank, and with the feet out wide, hands out wide in that starfish position, and you're going to need that hard core to engage. Come back. So for 40 seconds, trying to roll through, challenging yourself to which part of the plank you find hardest. So for most, it's going to be there. If you start to feel your core tiring out, don't just drop to the knees. Try to come to your stronger plank. More than likely, it's going to be the forearm version. Hold that for a little bit more time rather than just reducing the tension, just dropping to your knees. Try to keep the elbows underneath the shoulders when you're in these planks. Put the hand underneath the shoulders when you're in that plank. When it's a start plank, don't go too wide before your hips give way. It would just mean your core has run out of strength. So that cluster, 3 rounds, 3 exercises. Cluster 2 is push up to the opposite foot touch. So I don't think we've done this one on the live yet. You used to do this a lot in the parks. So you got to push up and then left hand to the right foot, push up, right to the left. So you got to really stick your butt in the air to get a nice stretch for the hamstrings. You can do the push up on your knees and then bring your bum up to do the touch. If you want to make it a little bit different, not necessarily harder, you might find it harder, it's just a little bit different. Bring the foot to the hand. So then you're going to go from having 3 limbs on the ground to 2. So you're going to need a little bit more balance. So you can mix it up because you've got 3 rounds of this to do as well. Movement 2, overhead knee, 4 per side. So big stretch overhead, bring 1, big stretch 2, 3, 4, up and over, and then 1, 2. So you're going to get that nice lengthening out through there. And really come down short, so using the crunch of your abs and your obliques. 4 per side. Then we go 8 mountain climbers, and then 4 squat 90s. So this is in total, not per leg. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up to your feet, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the squat 90, my chest is always trying to face forward, and I'm trying to get the 90 by twisting my hips away. Now the squat can be a little bit. The deeper you go, more quads, more bum you're going to work, more aerobic you're going to work. If you're finding impact a little bit tricky, so I know Krista might be feeling it, you could go squat and open up, squat and open up, so you're not doing any more impact through the knees and the feet. Cluster 2, done and done. And then we go into power push into a switch lunge. So you come down, fall forward, push, and then lunge, lunge. Set yourself up again, down, power push, up, 1, 2. Same thing, taking out the jump. Once you come up, lunge, lunge, and then down, power push, so we can make it a little bit easier. 3-point squat. So this is squat 1, find your range. Squat 2, go vertical. Squat 3, forward, back pedal. So 1, 2, 3, back pedal. With no impact, same thing. So squat to a toe raise, squat, forward bound, backwards bound. So you're taking out the impact, and you'll probably get a few more reps in than the rest of us if you're doing that, which would be good because you'll need a few more to get the heart rate up and get that same kind of calorie burn. And then the last one, Otis sit-ups. I don't know why they're called Otis sit-ups, but arms are long up, and you want to be tall at the top. So your arms want to try to be behind your ears. Core wants to be nice and long. So if you're thinking distance in your little finger and your thumb, little fingers in your belly button, thumb should be at the bottom of your sternum, So you're not slouched here, like at the desk, nice and tall. So you want to maintain that position during the whole movement of the sit-up. Try to be careful not to just fall backwards as well. So you want to make sure you come up fast, use your abs to pull you up fast, but resist them as you come down slow. So a few things are lighting up. Are we good? Ooh, 111, 3 likes. There we go. I'll get a YouTube stream in no time. Okay, so let's go through a warm-up because I forgot the warm-up yesterday. So I don't win a million. I know, right? Never happened in my life. And Sergio just points out, am I being stupid? Did we forget a warm-up? So when I posted the link later, I was like, here's a YouTube warm-up I've done at some point. So let's get the feet pedaling off the ground. So you're just going to go bringing the legs up, driving the arms. Let's get into that slightly heavier breathing now. So making everything easier to elevate. Again, if at any point you guys change from seeing me and there's a split second later you see the road, you know that the laptop just got blown off by the wind here. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and jumping jacks. We're going to go side, forward, side, forward. That also means we've got really good Wi-Fi if you still get a signal when you're on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to go into a butt kick. So heels are coming up to touch your butt. Get the arms to march a little bit with it as well. Feel you now, getting that breath in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just do a little test on your lunges. Bring the hands overhead. So stride, toes face forward, down, push back, stride, down. Trying to bring the arms up overhead. So if you've got laminate flooring, if you've got tiles on your ground, you can use those straight lines as a guideline. If you haven't, just imagine 2 train track lines, toe in front of the knee, knee in front of the hip, so it's not lunging like this. And don't forget the back foot as well, so you don't want to see anything like that. Keeping going. Don't take too shallow of a step as well. So there's a lot of pressure on your knees. Big long stride, less pressure. Bit more of a balance test, which is why people are reluctant to do it. 1 more, but much better for the knees. From here, hands nice and wide, legs nice and wide. Right hand down to left, left down to right. Trying to get the stretch. First little stretch for the hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming down to the ground. So hopefully you've got a bit of padded floor. We're gonna go for the hips. This leg's gonna go internal. This leg's gonna go external. I'm gonna roll through, come back, and just use my hands to push off my legs to get a bit more of a stretch. Now, if you're finding this a little bit easier now, we can progress this to, as you come through, come up at the top, down, round, up at the top. So just a little bit more of a hip stretch as well. So if anyone's going through any of the mobility tests videos that I put out, this is a really nice hip one. If you end up becoming, if you get the results, you've got tight hips. I'm gonna go 1 more to my right, 1 more to my left. It just means you have to have padding under your knees is all. From there into an all 4 position, hands out in front, 1 leg out to the side. So I want to make sure I'm getting the hands to stretch the lats. I'm going to sit back into my heels, but at the same time, I'm going to roll the foot back. So I go back, toes face the ceiling, come forward, toes face ceiling. So I'm going 1, 2, I'm going to go 10 reps. 3 each time, see if I get those toes to roll further back. Hands don't leave the ground. 6. So keeping the arms there gives me a good stretch on those lat muscles, those muscles that get very tight being around a desk. 9, 10, and they pull our posture into this kind of forward movement, kind of slouch back position. So 1, changing leg, 2, 3. So then Marie, your kind of hamstring, probably feeling this on that bad side of yours. 6, 7. If anyone kind of does, like I say, the posture test, you'll probably find this is a really good stretch for you as well. 9, 10. All right, bring yourself up to your feet and let's test out the first big leg exercise. Let's try our squats. So you're going to set up, feet just about hip width apart, toes pointing out, Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way out. Hopefully now you're feeling you got some blood in the muscles, a little bit of synovial joint fluid going, and it doesn't feel too bad. If for any reason you've got pain in your knees, if you use something like a book just to kind of raise up your heels, this should also make your squats a little bit easier because I don't need to flex my knees as hard to get as low. So if I stand up here, I'm much, much higher. So you see when I was on here, I was much lower with the same amount of knee bend. So if you've got a couple small books, that will just make that a little bit easier for you at home. All right, warm up, done. If you've got a fitness watch, get ready to press start. Grab your quick sips of water. We're gonna go into this workout in 10 seconds. We've got square bear, number 1. So I'm gonna start doing it side to side just so you can get the technique from me. 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna go. Lower back is trying to stay nice and flat. I'm not taking large strides. I'm not trying to let my back move all over the place. Thinking again, remember the analogy, little finger and thumb. So I want to keep my core quite long as I go through the movement for the entire time. Time update, you're over halfway. Whew. So I'm just doing side to side, but if you've got the square, next round for me, I'm going to go into a square. So hopefully you've got the movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Movement 2, money grabbers 3, 8 high knees. So this is the middle. I'll be doing my high knees here and here. 20 seconds rest in between. So this is what's quite nice about this format is yes, the sets are a little bit longer, but that also means the rest is a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set up where you left. 1, 2, 3, and over here. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Without the jump, step, step, step. So there's no way of impact there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway, 20 seconds down. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds left. I think we're getting lucky. The wind might have just calmed down for us. 3, 2, 1. And then last one, hard cores. So everyone following on Darcy, team hardcore. This is what you get when you want an exercise named after you. I use it more than once. So start in the low plank position. 3, 2, 1. Walk up high, legs out wide, hands out wide. Bring it in, drop down low. Again, like the bear, thinking about your lower back, trying to stay as flat as possible with the transitions from the different positions. I had to mention the wind, didn't I? 7 seconds. Ooh, I'm going to hold it in the star. The most challenging part for me. Few seconds. Time. All right. So we've got one cluster almost finished. We've done one round of the cluster. We're going to go for it again. So square, bear, money grabbers, and then at last bit the hardcore. So we've got 2 more rounds in this cluster. Get in position. 3, 2, 1. So if you've got the space to go for a square, get forward, side, push back, side. So you're going to get different elements of your body working a bit harder. As you go forward, there's going to be a bit more quads and glutes. As you go backwards, it's going to be a little bit more shoulders and arms. And as you go side to side, it's that left side or that right side. Working a little bit harder to drive the direction. 4 seconds. Oh, all right, let's grab some money. Money's on the floor. There's a game show called Crystal Maze where the money would kind of fly into the air. So imagine it's come down, and you just gotta grab that money. 3, 2, 1, and grab 1, 2, 3. High knees for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You got that nice kind of side to side movement. 2, 3. So if any of you guys got your kids going on in the workout as well, they're doing any sports at school, they're doing any football, anything involving some running, this is a nice kind of agility drill as well. 1, 2, 3, 7 seconds. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. I read a comment this morning on Facebook. It's like, you're allowed to leave whenever you want, as long as you can outrun the Spanish police here, because we've got time zones tomorrow that we're allowed to leave. So I think for our age group, it's like 8 to 10 in the morning or 8 to 11 at night. Hardcore is the next exercise. So there you go. You're training to leave whenever you want. Up, up, side, side, hands, hands. In, feet, feet. Down slow. Don't let your body crash to the ground as you come down in that transition. In, in. Slow on the way down to the ground. Everybody thinking about Darcy now. 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 of the first cluster. Let me check on the comments. Everyone should be, boys are all heading off to coffee. Oh, who's missing hashtags? So we couldn't enter. Oh, okay, cool. I've done a new Facebook post. Nice. Right, so I'll redo the thing. Square bear, last time. I just realized as well, there's me reading the comments, and there's my sweaty face, full screen on everyone's phones and laptops just then. My apologies. So this is our last round through cluster 1, and we are done with these 3 exercises for the day after this. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, money grabbers, last time. Whew. Hope everyone can hear me okay. I'm starting to get some audio feedback for the first time with the headphone on my right side, so hopefully it's not dying on me. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, make sure that arm that's going in the air goes all the way up into the air. 3, 2, 1. Set it up. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We just hit a 20-second warning. Try to stay low as you do that leg slide over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5 seconds. Ain't nothing to it. Let's go. Bang. Oh, I know it's not over, but I particularly don't like that one. All right, hardcores, I don't mind. 7, 6, 5, 4. In position, low. 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. End of cluster 1. You are 35 seconds away from it. So if you guys, Sergio and Karina, you guys last week saying you're maybe not feeling this so much, so try holding yourself in the star position a little bit longer. Squeeze your abs in that position as well, and do the transition slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Cluster 1 in the bank. Done. No more. So we go into push up with the opposite foot tap, then the overhead knee, 4 per side, 8 mountain climbers into 4 squat 90. What comments do? 5 into 10. Whew. 11 people, that's good. 4 likes, nice. I got really worried there. 6 seconds. Push up with the opposite foot tap. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. Foot tap. And if I don't lift the foot, bring the hand to the body. It's like a couple trees in the plaza down where we live, which until like last year, I never struggled with hay fever symptoms whatsoever. Moved here to this particular house and something really gets my throat at this particular time of year. So I apologize if all you're hearing down the headphones, it's just like sinuses kicking in. Okay, so we've got the overheads 4 per side. Whew. Just want to make sure I get the hands overhead. I'm leaning away from the side I'm doing. Toes getting nice and long, so get a straight line down the body. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and over to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really lean away from the leg that you're lifting off the ground. 4. So you're forcing this quad to flex a little bit. 4. So it's kind of like you're doing one of the boxing movements where we do the knee shot. 3, 4, 12 seconds. Come on, it's 2 more. 4, 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, relax. All right, last exercise. 8 mountain climbers. 3, 4 squat 90s. 4 squat 90s. Sorry. So I'm going to start mountain climber position. Whew. There's not a lot of reps in the mountain climber, so it's going to be a hard thing of getting up and back down. Is also going to be what we're doing a lot of. 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand up. Squat 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the ground. 10 seconds gone. 6, 8. Up we go. And 1, 2, 3. Big twist. Really feel that rotation happening. We don't use a lot of rotation in our bodies in day-to-day life. And our bodies can go forwards, side to side, and they can rotate. And generally, we just don't use this rotation movement. So trying to build it into your workout. Fist bump. Cluster 2, 1 round. Push up and the foot tap. Oh, sips of water. Don't get too heavy. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And so you might want to roll through it. So I've done a rep on each side with no lift. And then I'm going to do a rep on each side with a lift. Just helps make the time pass a little bit easier. 15 seconds left. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Overhead knee, 4 per side. Now, I don't mind if you go slow with this one, but don't stop with this one. 40 seconds, just keep moving your body. So 3, so I'll start slow with you. 3, 2, 1, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all you've got left in the tank to the end of the set. That's cool. Stay with that. That's cool by me. 3, 4. If you got a little bit more in there, bring the speed a bit. 3, 4. More reps you get in, more calories you're going to burn. Friday night. So, free a couple bottles have been opened today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 seconds. 4, 10 seconds left. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, oh, 1, oh, right there, right there. 8 mountain climbers, 4 squat 90s. So now we were flexing at the sides. Now this next one going to be rotating at the side. So we're working a lot here to the sides. And then through the mountain climbers, through the abs and the hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. On your feet. If you're getting tired in the legs, use your hands to help push you out of it. 1, 3, 4, 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 seconds left. Let's get one more. Come on. You can do this. 4, 3, 2. Oh, nice little fist bump. One more time through cluster 2. You okay, Lou? Push up, foot tap. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. On the press, imagine you're pushing the ground away from you. So push the earth away from you. Be strong in that position. Don't have the hands too high. Make sure the hands are next to the chest. They're not here under the shoulders. They're next to the chest. 5 seconds. Whoa. All right, where are we at? High knees, 4 per side. The good news is you're closer to the end of the workout for the whole thing than you were to the start. 5, 4. Start slow if you need to, remember. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and over. All you got to do is just start and then don't stop for 40 seconds. That's all I want. That's all you need to do. 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be crazy fast. Just for 40 seconds, move the body. And if you're someone who's feeling good, you want to be pushed. Here we go. Let's be pushed. Let's go. So everyone's got a different fitness level out there and needs to work to your one. So if you're feeling you can push, push. 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. 2, 3, 8 mountains, 4 squat 90s, cluster 2. We can say goodbye. 10 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 3, 4. Remember, for you guys who've been doing the 90s, if your knees are starting to feel a bit tight now, squat, open up, squat, open up. So you're going to take out all the kind of jump pressure. 1, 2, 8. So it might have felt good at the beginning, but then just now, if you're feeling something doesn't feel right, I want you to regress the exercise, but don't stop the exercise. 1, 2. Hang on. Yeah, that's for you. Last cluster. So we've got the power push into the lunge switch. So we do a lunge on each side after the power push. 3-point squat, Otis sit-ups. 20 seconds left of rest. Try to take deep breaths. Try to get the heart come down as much as you can. I hate these push-ups. Yeah, me too, mate. Okay, power push. So make sure you land with the hands a bit wider now. 3, 2, 1. So I go down, hands are wide, power push, up, and then 1, 2, back to position, down. Hands are wide. 1, 2. You don't need to go super deep in that lunge as well. You can drop to the knees for this part. Down. 20 seconds left. Now, if you're going to go deep, go deep into it. Down. Down. Here's the rep count. 8 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3-point squat. So today, with it not being Zoom, I don't get any abusive feedback in my ears. That happens at the coffee meeting after this session when we jump in for the Zoom. All right, 3. So a regular squat, a squat jump or a squat toe raise, and a squat bound. 3, 2, 1. So first round, test your range. So you got to go as low as that every time. Catch it just as low and back. So every squat has got to be as low as that first one. First, second, third, and back. 20 seconds. 13 seconds. I reckon you get at least one more complete set. 6 seconds. Wow. Otis sit-ups. So if you're in the living room and you want to tuck your feet underneath the couch, under the sofa, give you a little bit more assistance. Make it just a bit on the abs. Your balance feels good. Hands overhead, up fast, down slow. 3, 2, 1. Slow. Reach for the ceiling at the top. Slow. It's a little bit harder. Only come halfway and then initiate going back up again. Halfway down, all the way back up. So you're using your abs as a really strong braking mechanism. And then you have to accelerate you back up. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2. So I haven't got any audio feedback, but I've got visual feedback. I'm going to guess Louise is representing you guys. It's looking good. You're looking in good shape. Power push. 3, 2, 1. So down, down, up, bang, bang, down, down. Yeah. So we are getting the legs, abs, shoulders, chest, triceps. You're getting a lot of the body working in this one exercise. Yeah. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2. What was the next one, babe? 3-point squat. All right, deep breath. So I'm actually going to use this way now so I can jump a bit further forward. 3, 2, 1. So squat, vertical, bound, and back. Squat, vertical, bound, and back. Paola, I hope you're doing this workout today. Sorry, Paola, you were the long jump queen last year when I had my long jump mat. 6 seconds. 3, 2. Hit the deck. Bluetooth is on. Air 5. I can't come to you. Not yet. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vamos. Hopefully that way. Bit of Spanish in there. YouTube now pushes this out to the local market. You got to play with the algorithms. 20 seconds, halfway. Whew. Oh my God. Just remember that halfway down if you want to make it a bit harder. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, right there. I can taste my porridge. All right, 2 in the bag. This should be hard or one hardcore. Okay, 5 seconds. Where are we at? Whew. Power push. Down. Last round through. Third round of the third cluster. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. You can do this. I just want you to work for 40 seconds. Whether that's a slow pace, it's still moving. You come down to the feet, down to the knees. You do all the movements at a slow pace, but you don't stop. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 3-point squat. We're done with that one. So 6 of the exercises we're finished with for today. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, vamos. 1, 2, 3. You hear that, YouTube? 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. That's probably the worst accent any Spanish speakers have ever heard in their life. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds left. Get at least one more. 5 seconds. 2. Here we go. Third cluster. Third round. Third exercise. We're there, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1. Down, roll it down slow. So just don't fall down. You still want to use the abs to resist the pull of gravity now. So don't come up fast and drop down fast. You're only working for half the move there. Come up fast, rip yourself away from gravity, resist gravity here. There's always 2 speeds to an exercise. 2 working points. When a weight is being pulled away and when a weight is being pulled down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You come to me for a change. Okay, I'll come to you. Boom. That's good stuff, team. That's the end of a circuit, but it's not the end of the workout. For anyone who's here first time, you are going to learn today. So let me just check the YouTube stuff. Participants. It's really weird. It says no one's in there, but I can see it says 11 people. All right, so let me set up the card game. I'm going to play the card game.
Is this the stupid one that gives you 28?
No, that's the dice game. So I'm going to go 4 exercise mode. I'm going to choose the exercises. So, because it gives me a setup of standards one, push-up, sit-up, squat. So I'm going to make them a bit more kind of Ryan-esque style exercises. And then...
Put what you want down in the comments.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe in the comments. And then the last exercise, a W red gnome. Okay, save changes. Let's go into 4 exercise mode. Okay, so we have our 4 exercises are going to be a plank jack, an in and out, a sit through, and a W red gnome. So a plank jack will be in the plank position, starting high. So we get 5 reps, it'd be 1, 2, so on and so forth. We then have in and outs. So you get 5 reps, 1, 2, so it's gonna go all the way out and all the way in. We then have a sit through. This is the only one, if you get 5 reps, it's just 5 in total. We're gonna have a few other numbers. I'm gonna be nice. I really want to put a sit through in, but I didn't wanna make it so that if we got 10, it was 10 per side. But you sit through, you're in that bear position, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. If that gets a little bit too tense, you could just do a knee swing. So you don't need to take any limbs off the ground, but you're gonna still get this really cool rotation movement. And then the last one, the card suite that we don't want is the W red gnome. So it's a burpee, coming all the way down, legs out long, reach, make a W with your back, so you're going to engage with the posture muscles, down, up. There's only one type of burpee, but it's a pretty intense one. And we're going to play six cards. So first card, 8 in and outs. So I'll show you the card as well, so you know I'm not lying to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Louis just said, like, you're taking your time, aren't you? All right, number 2, don't change your position. 2 more in and outs. 1, 2, hey, 4 cards left. How bad could it be? He says 10 W red gnomes. So it's those 10 burpees with the W. So here we go. 1. You can raise the legs as well to make your lower back work a bit more. There's posture muscles in your back, not the actual vertebrae. So you want to feel its muscle. 3, 4. These are horrible because you get no momentum. You have to stop dead each time. 6, 7. 8. What do you want? 9. 10. All right. Do you wanna do the next one? So good luck. Just tap the card. 3 plank jacks. Card 4. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right. I'll do the next one. We'll see if it's me who's the bad luck. 14 plank jacks. Card number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo. Just that last rep, breaking my gym. All right. Lady luck. Last one from you. 14 in and out. And I know for some reason it likes to pick 14 as a number. This is card 6, last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Relax. Okay, guys. One important thing first. Fist bump. Boom. Second, we've got about 5 minutes left. So we'll do a quick little stretch. We'll jump into the Zoom, and we'll just have a nice little coffee catch up, a little coffee social distancing coffee club. Whew. So there's going to be a lot of computers just on with nobody in front of them as we're all making coffee. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself over to 1 foot. So try to reach for the toes, the ankle, the shin. If you're feeling like that's not really challenging you anymore, you can try to get both hands on, and you can try to look through the armpit of your opposite arm, opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Up and over to the opposite side. 4. And then now the hard work is done. There's no more challenge. There's no more burpees. I know some of you probably have nightmares about me just kind of like giving you burpees, but we're done. It's Friday. Boom. I've already posted the dancing guide and socials on Instagram, so you know it's officially Friday when I do that. Nice and tall. You got 2 ways you can do this. You can pull into the stretch, or put the hands. You can push into the stretch. Goal is to try to get the outside of the legs close as possible to the ground. Again, that little finger and thumb analogy. Keep quite tall here. Wind is just picking up. 3, 2, 1. Nice. So then if you've got both legs out straight, we're going to hit a little bit more of the glute. Put one leg across. Pull this right knee to the left shoulder. If that feels like it's enough, like it's too intense, stay there. If you want to go a little bit deeper, push off that knee and rotate around with it as well. So you're going to get a little bit more for the lower back, a little bit more for the side. A lot of rotation in today's exercises as well. So it's a good thing just to kind of stretch those out. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. And then just in case you missed it, so last night I posted a new video just for testing your own mobility, testing your own posture. In the comments, there'll be a little card that you can download and you can mark yourself month 1. What have you scored bad, medium, good in? Anywhere that you're scoring bad are those particular areas that you really want to try to work on at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I'll start to post some mobility routines for those areas. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go into child's pose. So if you guys get into that stretch, I'm just going to get my book. Highly annoying to anyone at home. So from there, sink into your hips. Let your chest try to sink into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Coming forward. One leg in front. Push through the hip. And then make it a little bit more intense. I'm going to put this leg internal like that. So then I get a little bit more through the hip and the groin as well. So I'm still trying to drive the body this way. You got to make sure there's a good cushion, good amount of padding underneath that back knee. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Get into the hip flexor first. Test it out. Knee comes in. And again, it just kind of opens up through that position. So even for me, it gets a little bit through that lower portion of the obliques. 3, 2, 1. Hands on the ground. Straighten up. Legs stretched. And then walk your legs in nice and close. And then just gently build yourself up. 4 decisive actions on the shoulder. So you can go up, back, down, forward. So up, back, down, forward. And we'll do this 3 times. Forward and relax. And then nice big rolls of the shoulders. And then last thing, one hand in the sky. High five yourself. Because you can't high five everybody else. But give you that social distance. Boom. Okay. So I am going to jump on to, if you give it a like, it will really just kind of help things grow along. And I'm just going to start the Zoom chat, get a coffee and get a hoodie. So thanks for joining, guys. Love and peace. Call me the Cluster Queen. All right, Cluster Queen, I shall rename your post in Zoom. See you guys in the Zoom meeting.